we will understand direct method for finding mean. Let's understand the question. They have given from 100 surnames. So what they have taken from a list of surnames, 100 surnames. So this is the total frequency. This is my frequency, number of surnames. They have taken 100 surnames. If you will add this will give you the number 100. So you can, if it is not given, you can add sum of frequencies from here. If it is given, you can take sum of frequencies from here also. So from 100 surnames, number of letters were counted. So from a surname, number of letters were counted, and what they got, they have given in frequency distribution table 6 surnames had number of letters from 1 to 5, and you will remember that this 5 count is always taken where it is in lower limits. So if 5 letters are there, we will have it under this class interval. If 9 letters are there, we will have it under this interval. So first thing is number of letters, and these are called the class intervals, and these are the frequencies. How many letters? 1 letter, 2 letter, 3 letter, 4 letters, 6 surnames were counted. 5 letters are there, 6, 7, 8 letters are there. How many surnames? 30 are counted. So this is your frequency, and these are your class intervals. So let's put it in the vertical form, the table they have given. So first thing we have, from after reading the question, you have to write class interval. Class intervals. So let's copy from here class intervals 1 to 5, and the frequency, this is marked as Fi. What do you mean by Fi? This is my F1, this is my F2, F3, F4. So for different frequencies, we normally write for I. For this first one, I value is F1, 2, 3, and so onward. So I am copying the class intervals first. 5 to 9, 9 to 13, 13 to 17, 17 to 21, 21 to 25. This should be 25. 4 difference you can see. So this is 25. Now first thing is class interval. So these are my class intervals, and in these class intervals you should remember this is my lower limit, this is my upper limit. And when we are putting our telemarks, for 5 we will put our telemark in front of this. For 9 we will put telemark in front of this, not looking into the upper limit side. Now let's copy the frequency. This is 6, 30, 50, 6, 4, 4. After this, so after copying the class intervals and the frequencies, it was given in the question that this is, symbol is sigma. This means summation. That means you add. So you add, it was given in the question also, sigma Fi means F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, 6, I values all are added. You can see from here 80, 90 and 100, and this was given in question also. So if it is not given in question, you add up the frequencies and you will find sigma Fi. I am repeating, sigma is symbol used for summation. Now after this we will write Xi. What is your Xi? Xi is class mark. Class mark. So I can put it here. Class mark is upper limit plus lower limit. class mark. So after noting down the class intervals and the frequencies from the question, we find class mark. Class mark is lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. So what we'll do, 1 plus 5 upon 2, which is 6 upon 2, that is 3. 9 plus 5 is 14, 14 upon 2 is 7. So this way you can find all the class marks, and you can see that here the 5 minus 1, the class size or the class width is 4. So here also you can see the difference is 4. So you keep on adding 4, you can get all the class marks. This 4 I can find from here, the class size given in the question. Now you can see when you can easily multiply Fi and Xi. What do you mean by this? X1 into F1, X2 into F2, likewise. Right? So next step will be after finding the class mark, and for class mark you have to go to class interval. So we find Fi Xi, that means we are multiplying this 6, 3, 18, 210, and you after let's check once, always recheck your calculation. Now see, I can easily multiply this, no need to make a column, you can mentally do it. So where you can mentally do it, it's better to use direct method, and the calculations are simpler. You can easily do the finding of product of Xi and Fi. So after finding Fi Xi, you add this and you get. So when we add this, this is called summation of Fi Xi. So first column summation is sigma Fi, frequencies are added. Next is Fi Xi. After finding Fi Xi, you add. Now let's write the formula. Formula for mean will be, I'll just keep this and then we'll write the formula. So formula for mean will be mean using direct method is sigma Fi Xi upon sigma Fi. What did I get after adding up? 1036. And what was sigma Fi? 100. When two zeros are there, you put your decimal from right side 2 places. So my mean for the question will be 10.36. So whenever mental calculations are possible, we use direct method for finding mean.